What's good? What's good, y'all? And I know y'all wondering, what y'all just on last night? Yes, we were. But also, if you tuned in last night, you heard us say that we had a special episode coming tonight. And this still say Friday. Excuse the faux pas. You know, it was up there for Friday. Okay, it was up there for Friday. We do have a new one. But tonight we are doing our special episode edition with none other than Prince Razi up in this thing. Why y'all so quiet? Why y'all so quiet?
Because we were muted.
Y'all was muted.
Right.
We were muted.
Sorry.
We were muted. No,
I'm being quiet because they selected my jury right now.
I cannot. Doc, we not gonna do this with you.
You said I'm
it's too soon. It's 2 days in a row. I can't do it tonight.
2 days in a row. I can't do it tonight.
After that pizza story last night.
Why you had to go there?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did go there. You started that.
I started it. My bad.
There we go.
Rodney and I did talk about it. We still don't know what started the fight. But anyway, I digress.
Okay.
Lord. Anywho, like I said, we are here for a special edition episode with none other than Prince Razi. Listen, he has some amazing music. He's been here before, and he got a new single out. And I don't know if y'all heard it, but I have. And it's real good. I have not heard a Razi song that I've been like, okay, nah, this ain't it. Okay, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know I love me some music. So that's one thing I ain't gonna do is lie to y'all about good music or good vibes and all of that good shit. Cause I've been singing it while I was over here preparing for the show because I just listened to it not too long ago again. So without further ado, we gonna bring on none other than Prince Razi to get up in this thing with us. What up, Razi?
What up, dog? What's poppin' 10? How y'all feeling?
You doing?
Man, everything. Feeling good, feeling great, and then figured out how to get the orientation together.
Okay, good. You had to fit in the mode. You had to get with the...
Yeah, I had to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, you get up out of Uncle Brain.
I ain't mad at it. So, how has everything been going? You know, update us a little bit on how you been doing.
Man, I've been doing good, man. As last time we spoke from then to now, that was just me being independent and just trying to get it popping and figure it out. I done had a deal since then, lost the deal.
Okay, come on, Bill.
Yeah, had it all, you know what I'm saying? Had it really going crazy, you know what I'm saying? And was in the Beamers and the Porsches and touring and then lost the deal, lost the job, lost everything, and had to, you know what I'm saying, figure out how to get it back together myself. So this is one of the singles of me being back independent and got it steaming up again.
Come on, cause that train gonna keep on rolling like the song say, okay?
Like, you know me? Gonna have to.
It's gonna have to. Well, I'm gonna just say first and foremost, I'm super proud of you for keeping it going and all of that kind of stuff. Because sometimes that setback be hard to bounce back from. So I'm super proud of you for doing that.
Thank you.
But also, yeah, it's been a minute. I think like maybe 2 years.
I feel like it was longer than that because I think last time we was probably promoting was like Sugar. That was like 2021. No, Heart Canvas 3, so 2022.
Yeah, and I was gonna say because I still got the interview that I did with you when I was in Atlanta. I still have it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to link up again sooner than later. So we can get another interview cracking. Make sure we do it a live in-person situation.
Exactly.
But it's always been a pleasure to like have you on the show, have your music played on the New Music Moments, and even just the vibes that you bring to the show, but also to the industry. So I remember you saying that MJ, Michael Jackson, was your inspiration for a lot of your music and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Has that changed for this new album, or
Oh yeah, MJ.
Like who was the inspiration and the vibes for this new album and this new era of Prince Razi?
Yeah, yeah. MJ ain't had nothing to do with this new album. I promise you that.
Okay.
Yeah, this wasn't a moment, man. I say probably more than anything. Probably like Gucci Man, Future. This album is like really influenced heavily by Atlanta. Like me just finally embracing where I'm at and just being like, okay, this is the wave that we on right now. Let me go ahead and just knock this out. So
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I am not mad at that. So as far as like heavy Atlanta music, okay, because in my mind, I gotta pull the artist to the forefront of my brain.
yeah.
But even just listening to that song, it's giving real summertime-ish, you know, like what you can turn it on, ride through, you know, as you out and about during the summertime. It's that pull up to the light, get out and dance kind of music. That's what it takes me back to, like that, you know, that fun. It's fun in the like as far as the beat and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the words is like, yeah, nigga, put it right there in my hand. Like, don't even go nowhere else. Put that shit right here in my hand.
There.
So I know that I got it. Don't play with me. Okay.
Yeah.
So is that what the thought was, to still have it fun, but also like get to the point, put that money in my hand?
Yeah, I mean this album is I haven't announced it to nobody yet, but I guess I'm gonna announce it with you. The new album is gonna be called New Money Razi. And it's and then, you know what I'm saying, in parentheses is music to get money to. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
come on, New Money Razi.
It's all manifestation. It's all put this album on. Every single song on this album is like, hey, we not living in poverty. We not living looking at these tariffs. We living above all that. We living in royalty, and we already got it. You know what I'm saying? We popping it like it's here already. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that whole album is about.
So, which track in this new album, what track means the most to you?
I ain't gonna lie, this ain't like Hard Canvas, so there's not a lot of sentimental stuff that's like, yo, this was just on my heart or where I wanted to be at in this moment. Like, to me, they all the same to me. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Like, they all got different feelings. It's really different beats and different vibes of just the manifestation of it. But I can't say a hand right now because it's the one going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, because I've been over here bopping hard to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen.
So look, let me ask this question. Top 3 Atlanta artists for you right now in this moment.
For me, a lot of times it'd be my people. Like I say, people that y'all probably the underdog. Nobody really think about, like Lance Strip Chip. I don't know if you ever heard of him before, but like he was somebody I was in the studio with ears, and I was with him and Cap G. And I remember him being in the booth, and once he got in the booth, like everybody was just recording. It was like Atlantic Records, and I heard him record. I was like, "Yo, this dude is special." You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is dope. So like 2 weeks later, I was at Stankonia at Outkast Studio, and I seen this big ass billboard outside, like Def Jam, and it had him on there. And I walk in the Def Jam room, and he got signed. So I'm like, damn, that was my ear. You know what I'm saying? So I think he primarily a songwriter, but that's one of my favorite Atlanta artists for sure. And then I would say Future, and I say Gucci.
Okay.
Future.
Yeah.
He toxic. No, just playing.
Hey, y'all are a little bit at one point.
Listen, oh no, for real though. For real, we are. Yeah, we really are for real. I know I am, low key.
So anybody else you trying to who would you like to do a great collab with?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like after having my deal and meeting so many of my favorite people, like those were the people I wanted to do music with. Now I done met them, I don't really want to do music with them no more.
Damn.
Wow.
For real.
I can see that though. You know, as an artist, you kind of, I mean, I can see being an artist and the type of artist that you are, being in a room with the same people, like you kind of even the playing field a little bit, so it doesn't feel like they're so out of reach for you. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just to me just character a lot of the time too. Like a lot of stuff that I look like That's why they say don't meet your idols. Like I grew up listening to a lot of different people and like really being like having a big placement in my heart and in my life growing up. And just, you know what I'm saying, coming across and actually meeting them was like, damn, smoky mirrors.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's all it is. So I mean, as far as collabs go, I'll probably say it's a lot of my people. I got my label. I got a lot of my YNs that I got up under me right now. So shout out to
Not the YN.
He's a lot of my YNs.
yeah. I got Matrell right now. I got my dog Stash, Brutus. If you can, on my last album I dropped on Valentine's Day, you can hear a lot of them on there. Like those are my people I'm collabing with now.
Okay. You on tour?
Yeah.
You are the headliner.
Yeah.
You said the opening act and what you got on.
You said if I'm headlining, who's
You're on tour? You are the headliner.
Yeah.
Who's your 3 opening acts and what do you have on?
Oh, that's easy. Matrell, Stash, and Brutus. Those my, like I said, my people on my label. Those are my people that opening for me. But
don't say a piano. Don't say a piano. Don't say a piano.
Don't say a piano.
When I say what do you have on, he said don't say.
Oh, say a piano. Oh yeah.
Oh, because I'm like, what?
Y'all ain't watched the Met Gala?
Yeah, I
did.
did.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Outcast Studio. You know what I'm saying? I drink the
Yeah.
So what?
I'm
So
like,
what?
wait, huh? I was off with you. Okay.
I got it. I know what you talking about.
Yeah.
So what you got on?
Man, honestly, man, I'll probably give me like a dope. Believe it or not, man, probably like a shiny jean set, something dope. You know what I'm saying? I bought a nice fitted with the Timberlands on. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel me? Hey, man, outside of what Diddy did, bro, like that was the greatest hip hop label of all time, bro. Like he knew how to. Everybody trying to act funny and scratch their head.
He did. Daddy did.
That was the greatest hip hop label of all time, bro. That was like, I guess I dodged the bullet with that.
Hey, that's his work life, and then that's his personal life. Everybody got both.
But yeah, like they tearing it down right now. But man, you can't deny the work that man and put in the culture of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? Listen, if they could do it to R. Kelly, they're gonna definitely do it to him.
So people still playing R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Stepping in the name of love right now.
I'm not gonna even lie to you. I never even stop playing Kels because if you, truth be told, Kels is a genius.
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying, if people could just try to downplay R. Kelly, they're gonna do it to Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't he got an album coming out?
Be honest.
He got like 3 albums in jail.
Who?
Kel.
They won't let him out.
They won't release it.
They said he wrote it, but he ain't recorded it.
He can't record it, and they won't release it. So
he recorded. He recorded one of them Chris Brown.
Well, luckily we're not talking about neither one of them. We talking about Razi tonight, okay? Focus up, let's focus on the artist at hand.
Yeah.
But as you have grown over the years, I can definitely tell you that I can hear the growth.
Yeah.
From Heart Canvas 2 and 3. I think it was Heart Canvas 2 when I first came across your music. So there's a lot of growth in the sound. There's a lot of growth in just from what I've been witnessing on social media. There's been a lot of growth.
Yeah.
Because I do follow you, of course. Mm-hmm. But just, really paying attention to you over the period of time from when you first were on the show up until now. What has been the biggest space that you feel like you've grown, not just as an artist, but also as a man?
I'll say my biggest space is really just as a man, for real. And it just kind of moved over to the artist part. But like, I know who I am more than anything. So it goes back to what I was saying before. Like when I step into these rooms, I used to be starstruck and I used to put people on such high pedestals. I'm like, man, y'all, you a man just like me. You know what I'm saying? I've been around a lot of these people and they had to borrow money from me in my situation. But the people that I used to look up so highly, and I still do, but I just realized we all just human. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like I think that my growth is just knowing that everybody on even playing field. There's nobody higher or lower than you. We all on the same playing field. just gotta be here and just do what God wants you to do while you're here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. So what would you say, since it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and we're gonna always talk about mental health, what are some of your mental health practices as an artist? What helps you to stay grounded? What helps you to stay focused and really tune in and get into your art?
I think that the art part is so easy. It goes back to just the man part more than anything. Like a lot of times that we may be watching TV or just doing something that's frivolous that has nothing to do with anything. If I realize that it's not really feeding my soul or my spirit in the moment, especially early in the morning, I'll turn the TV off, turn the radio off, and I just pray. You know what I'm saying? I just talk to God. Whenever I had that free time, I'll be right here in the podcast room in the morning. I might wake up, I might write and journal a little bit. I might meditate for about 10, 15 minutes and just really try to listen to what does he want me to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's been helping. Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
And with that, we talked about it yesterday. How do you decompress? I mean, I don't want you to put your relationship status out if you don't want to, but we was talking about couples and how they interact and having that safe space for a male created by their partner, their spouse or their girlfriend created by it, and they come home. I mean, are you a sit in the driveway kind of guy? Or are you I'm gonna come right in and put some music on after I've been dealing with music all day? Because I've always wondered, do chefs actually cook when they get home from cooking at the restaurant all day? Or do they just throw something in the
That's a
microwave?
good question,
That's
though.
a good question.
That's a good question.
I'll be honest with you. I used to be in past relationships. I used to be a come home, sit in the driveway. Boy, I might take a walk. I might take a lap around the apartment complex. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to be that, but who I'm dating now, I've been, you know what I'm saying, we've been together, you know what I'm saying, for a little while. That's my peace. Real talk. Like when I'm with her, it's peace.
Wow.
To me, like she doesn't irritate me, she don't bother me, she don't question me, she don't try to argue with me. Like
How long y'all been together?
about 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you done went through the 4 seasons already. Okay, I got it.
We done been through it all. Been 3 years, on and off 3 years, but we done broke up about 3 times. You know what I'm saying? But
that's
but
that's
we
a
was
good
like third time a
relationship.
charm. We about to figure it out this time.
But that's a good healthy relationship because you all keep coming back to you get your space. You all keep coming back to where you started off at, and like, okay, instead of just saying, you know what, forget it. Okay, how can I change? How can you just let's meet in the middle? How can we get this right?
No, that's important, man, because people that know me know that, like, I'm getting older now, so it's like I really feel like I done done it all. Outside of winning a Grammy, I feel like I've really seen it all and been in every room, been to tour, and did everything I really wanted to do. I still don't have a family or a child of my own yet, so I hold that. That's like this. When it comes to my dreams and my family, they ain't one above the other one. You know what I'm saying? So in order to do that, you gotta have a queen, somebody you can trust and you can really, you know what I'm saying, believe in to have your back. So I put just as much work into that as I do my career for real.
All right, so we gonna put you on the spot tonight. You mentioned outside of winning the Grammy. All right, and the winner is Prince Razi. All right, you got to come up to the mic. Who you thinking? You got 30 seconds before they play you off.
I gotta thank God. I have to thank my father, you know what I'm saying, because he was the reason why I did this in the first place. He just passed in September. So that would be a moment I know he's gonna really enjoy, you know what I'm saying, from above. Thank my mother, of course, and thank my supporting team, because people that had my back and believed in me and pushed this out the mud back when nobody was really there. You know what I'm saying? So thank the fans. And peace. Peace out.
All right, and you got to walk to the left. You got to walk to the left, not the right side of the stage.
All right, say less.
I mean, because that's a big moment, right? Like
Yeah.
You get to that point and you never really know. Because I mean, I don't want to say I hate the people that know they're gonna win.
Yeah.
And have they speech ready. I like the genuine speeches. Not saying the other ones that are written down are not as genuine, but I like those ones like off the cuff. You can tell, they really meant it, because just like how you just said, and you weren't even expecting getting a Grammy tonight, but
Yeah.
it's how they helped you get to this point and your inspiration, especially from your dad.
Facts. And I feel like that moment would definitely be all for my dad more than anything because, you know what I'm saying, he's not here no more. And that kind of put a battery in my back. Like, man, it's really on you. That's why I started doing the hand and started coming out with these different songs and then hitting the streets again. And because at first I'd be like, man, forget these people. I ain't about to go out there no more. I ain't about to be doing this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Promoters don't want to pay you and deal with all that. But I'm like, man, look, Pops is gone. It's like, it's on me to take this to the next level now. Like, I have no choices. It's the ball is in my hand. You know what I'm saying? So,
Did he, when you were younger, how did he impact your life when you were younger? Because like now, my dad, every morning he texts me. I mean, he's sick. I mean, Leo, you know, he was in the hospital recently.
Yeah.
You know, he's sick, and every morning he texts me, "Good morning, I love you." And after a while, I didn't get those texts. I'm like, something ain't wrong. And that's when we took him to the hospital. Anyway, he's back better now. But he's allowed me to grow into the man that I am today. And he tells me all the time, like, I'm so proud of you. You went further than what I did. I'm like, man, be quiet. Like, you know, I just don't see it like that. So how did your father impact you and at what age?
Man, like I said, bro, like I've been, since I was a baby, like my earliest memories was just wanting to be like my pops. Like everything he did, like that man would have, he would have the bass guitar. But he have a red bass guitar with a red suit on, with the we in Detroit. That boy had gators on, had a fade, boy. I used to be like, man, I can't wait.
With the matching hat.
With the matching hat, if he did right. And I was like, I used to be like, man, I can't wait to go to the club with you to be able to be to the shows. I could do his shows that was outside, wasn't in the clubs and stuff. Like, he just led by example, man. That was the coolest dude in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Before any celebrity I could care about. So it's just him being the man. He didn't teach me all these instruments. Like, he would just probably teach me and my brother one song per instrument, and we had to figure the rest out on our own.
That's a good lesson. Yeah, thanks for sharing that.
No, absolutely, man.
All right, so you want to start your own family?
Yeah.
Girl dad? Yes or no?
I think that I personally think that I'm about to be a girl dad.
A girl dad?
I can see Princess.
Yep. Look,
Princess over there.
She gonna have you wrapped around her finger.
Right.
The whole finger. The whole finger.
Girl dad, I love it.
Girl dad. But if I have a girl, you already know I'm about to try to go for a boy. So go ahead and get ready. The second that girl drop me, no, we gotta run it back.
Come on, ASAP.
We run it back. We run it back, and this is another girl. And I'm like, all right, I quit. You got it.
Game over. I quit. Yeah, you can have it. I'm good. I'm good.
Not you got it.
Don't be like my cousin. She wanted a girl, end up with 6 boys.
Jeez.
6.
Yeah. She said she wasn't about to quit. Too legit to quit, man. Nah. 6. That was
6.
Look, I wanted a boy and stopped. When I got the girl, I said, "Oh no, we won't do it."
I used to know, and I'm out.
That is so wow.
It's like most women who, when you want a particular sex, you always get the opposite, and then you keep trying and you keep getting boys when you really want.
God gonna give me a little boy because he already know I don't need me.
I just rolled the dice. I was like, whatever God gives me, I'll take it. That was it.
I said 2 and healthy. That's all I want.
Yeah, I'm not even going for 2 right now. I just wanted a healthy. That's all I wanted, and it was
a healthy.
A healthy.
I used to really want a boy too. Like, I used to want a boy, but it's like I remember when I was getting older and I started smelling myself a little bit. I was like, oh, I used to stand up next to my dad like, I could take you, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it be the moments like, yo, that's good. You gonna have a little issue.
When I found out, see, the crazy thing is, when I found out I was having a boy, my boy called me up. He was like, guess what? Think about yourself. How bad you made your mom go crazy. Get ready.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
I was like, good. Okay.
But that's why I'm saying, that's why I keep saying, like, nah, God, you ain't gonna even do me like that. Just gonna give me a little boy. Gonna give me a little boy. Cause you know the world is not ready for another me. I'm not ready for a little version of me. Hell no.
There can't be another you, Leo.
Yeah, that really
okay.
Nah.
And a new version though, like if we think about these babies that's out here now, these babies is our ancestors reincarnated for real. Like I couldn't deal. I would not be able to deal with a small version of me with all of the attitude. Listen, go sit your little tail down somewhere. So, Sky Daddy, be gentle.
Yep.
Be gentle with your girl.
So, Mr. Razi, why don't you tell me about like how you process? How do you what's your process on writing a song or making a song?
I do voice memos now. Like, I may get a load of beats sent from some of my producers. I listen to them while I'm just in the car, kind of chilling out. And then it's like I'll just get my voice memo, get my phone, and just kind of mumble the hook, might mumble the verse. Sometimes I might go on my phone and type it out, and then eventually when I get home, because I record everything, I record, mix and master everything at the crib myself, and then I just get in there and just record. I turn the crib into a club for that night, especially with this album. You know what I'm saying? Like I get my drink, you know what I'm saying, put it in there, might smoke a little bit, put it inside the booth, and I just be in that mug and just record and just knowing, think about how they gonna feel in the club. Exactly what happened last night. I was at T.I.'s club last night. We had a single release party. They was in them like tripping way out there off that song. So
yes.
I try to put myself in that mindset of already being in there for whatever album I'm working on.
Okay. On the flip side of that, do you ever get into a mental block when writing, when trying to get something out, when trying to piece songs together? That's one thing we're trying to work with my daughter on about gymnastics. You get into a mental block, man. I mean, it's a tough sport. So, and you know, I've tried writing a book, Leo Hush. I've tried writing a book, and I just can't, because I know you help people write books, but I just can't get past a certain point. So do you ever experience a mental block, and how do you get around that to get to the end point?
To be honest with you, I don't really get into too many mental blocks, and if I do, when it does happen, you know what I'm saying, I just don't record it. I might leave a song there for a week or two. You know what I'm saying? Because I get a chance to record. When I moved in this spot, I said I wanted to have my studio in my bedroom again, so I could just literally wake up in my drawers and go record whenever I feel like. Even if there's 2 bars, you know what I'm saying, 2-3 bars, I might wake up and do what I gotta do for those 2 or 3 bars, and then I move on. But I feel like if it really just doesn't come to me, then that song's not meant to happen. Like if I gotta force it, then it's like that's not.
Yeah.
Move on, you know.
Yeah. I feel like as a creative, sometimes for me, I have too many creative ideas at one time. So do you ever find yourself having too many ideas or trying to figure out how to make all of them happen or execute them like in different times or at different spaces? Like you said, you might get a whole pack of beats and you're like, oh, okay, da 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 da. But then your whole creative energy just takes over. So how do you process that type of energy?
I normally record 2 albums at a time. Believe it or not, that's how crazy it is. That is a thing I do. I'll be recording. Normally, I do like a Valentine's Day kind of an R&B album, and I do sometimes do a club album. So the album that I just dropped on Valentine's Day, I was working on New Money Razi the same time I was working on that one, and you know, prioritize. Okay, we know the Valentine's Day album is dropping, so let me go spend a little bit more time over here and finish this one, feed this one a little bit more, and then I go move on to the other one.
I love that. I feel like I'm in this space of like transitioning and growing and changing and getting back to all of my creative things. So thank you for not making me feel crazy for having all these creative things.
I literally work on multiple albums at a time. Like, and I get the album art ready for both of them. I'm like, hey, this is for this. This album has this particular feeling to it, and this one has this. Like the club album, the New Money Razi, that's literally for everybody in the club. Everybody want the high vibration. Everybody want the 808s. Everybody want to party, and this is for them. The other album was the Valentine's Day album. So I'm just catering to 2 different fan bases that I have. That, you know what I'm saying. My club fan base don't want to be tainted with the R&B. My people in Detroit, my homies and stuff, they be loving it until I start singing. They be like, man, you could have, man, don't put that on there. You but the ladies wanted me to do all the singing and stuff like that. Then I just go straight into some hard rap. They may not be rocking with it. So
yeah.
Just feed both my personalities.
That's a funny reaction because dudes really do respond in that way when it's like, bruh. Like
I got a homie, you be like, man, come on, bro. Like, I just want you to rap. They like, we just want you to rap. Like this album, like straight up, head up, rapping. I'm talking my mess. I'm being confident. I'm being cocky. I'm saying everything. All my internal thoughts that I try to humble myself to not say, I'm saying it on this album.
Listen, because life is too short to be too damn humble, okay?
Yeah.
Life is too short to be so damn humble.
Right. No,
so what's your biggest lesson have you learned in this industry so far?
don't believe them. Don't believe nobody. No matter what they're talking about. They say they want to work with you, give you their number, and be like, hey, I want to work with you tomorrow. Come to the studio this time. That next day come and you hit them up, and they don't answer the phone. So don't believe them. Out the gate. Smile. Okay, bet. I'm gonna catch you. You know what I'm saying?
Not smiling, not.
All right, bet. Okay. I just learned it. Like, you know, I even got in the habit of just like, I still got love and respect for everybody, but I just leave sometimes. It'd be an event. And it's like, I might got invited by somebody special that night. But if I feel like the energy is off, I don't feel like saying bye to nobody. I'm just gonna leave. Y'all don't respect me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna respect myself and respect my time and just dip off. Just it's all smoky mirrors. That's my biggest lesson.
Okay. All right. So you said Grammy. That's what you're reaching for. But outside of that Grammy, what is the next level in this industry that you want to get to?
I like to go do my own tour. You know what I'm saying? I realized how much love I got. Like I did the Mobile Music Festival over there in Alabama. Like literally had police escorts, like everything. Like it was crazy. So it was like I can only imagine how my music and how that effect would do on cities outside of Atlanta. So I just want to do an independent tour.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's down the pipeline for you because of the type of artist you are, the type of work you put in, the kind of grind that you put in.
Yeah.
And since we keep talking about the song, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to y'all. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk a little bit more about the song. Because like I said, it is a bop. It's one of them like, okay, what's the gift with Michelle Obama doing this? That's exactly what it made. That's what it gets you like, okay. You know, you got to be real cutesy, you know, bopping to this if you outside. But also when you by yourself, it's one of them ones that you just be like, you know what? F everything and everybody. Let me go ahead and get to it.
It's the
trauma. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all this song. So y'all can go ahead and get into y'all groove for, you know, the next 2-3 minutes. And then we're going to come back and talk about it. All right, y'all?
Hey, let's.
Stick around.
Yeah.
Put it right there in my hand. Put it right there in my hand. Put it right there in my hand. Put it right there. I walk in, they look up. Never seen a pretty nigga get it out the mud in my hand. Put it right there in my hand. Put it right there. Hey, look, boy, you know I'm caked up. Every single morning when I wake up, in my hand. Put it right there. In my hand, put it right there. In my hand, put it right there. Way ahead of all these niggas, Buzz Light, yeah. I swear I'm stepping on these niggas like a high chair. Not making millions, it's the only thing that I fear. Put it in my hand. She clicking on my story like it's on demand. She know I get it popping like a soda can. She come and sit on it like a sofa, man. Had a nigga, now she act like she don't know the man. In my hand, baby, bring it over here. Colder than a chimney, icy like a chandelier. When she throw it like a frisbee, grab her neck and kiss her ear. Got me pulling on her hair like she a horse and tryna steer. Get it in, they look up. Never seen a pretty nigga get it out the mud. In my hand, put it right there. In my hand, put it right there. Hey, look, boy, you know I'm caked up. Every single morning when I wake up, in my hand, put it right there. In my hand, put it right there. My neck is froze. It's Drake and gold. Come get your hoe. She in my phone. Taking selfies, making sure I don't forget her. First time ever fucking with a real nigga. Put it in my hand. They come and put that pussy on me. You fucking with a prince. Shorty upgrade from baloney. They been on me like a trophy cause I'm motherfucking in. I'm the man. Put that money in my motherfucking hand. I walk in, they look up. Never seen a pretty nigga get it out the mud. In my hand, put it right there. in my hand. Put it right there. Hey, look, boy, you know I'm caked up. Every single morning when I wake up, in my hand. Put it right there. In my hand. Put it right there.
Pop it by color. Pop it by color.
Put it right there in my hand. Put it right there.
Yeah.
Listen.
Wait, did you say like Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah.
Yeah, him did.
You feel me?
Put it right there.
He said like Buzz Lightyear.
And they better put that money in my hand.
My hand. Hey, listen. I love songs like that because the cadence is crazy, but also it's hard to forget those kind of songs.
Yeah.
Because the cadence is good. The song, the words are simple.
Yeah.
So those the ones that get you, and they be hard to let go. It'd be like, let me go, damn it! I don't want to be singing this song.
And I never
turn me loose.
I never do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I never do, but especially when it comes to the Heart Campus projects, it's normally so deep. You know what I'm saying? The personal.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, let me just go ahead and just give Atlanta what they want real quick. I know they want.
Listen, because it's definitely one of them ones that you're gonna find yourself just randomly. You're gonna be in there cooking. Put it right there. Like it's literally that. That as you're doing the most random of things, that's gonna be the cadence, or that's gonna be what's playing in your head. I was doing it earlier. Like I, was over here working on stuff, and I was like, okay, let me listen to the song again, so I can kind of, get it. And as soon as I got done, I'm walking around washing dishes, singing it. Put it right there. I'm like, It got me. Turn me loose, because it's gonna be all week, and it's gonna be stuck in the back of my head, and I'm gonna be singing it when I'm not even wanting to sing it.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good song, because it makes like I said, it's gonna catch you, and you're gonna be over there caught up, and then yoked you up.
Man, you feel me? This definitely the biggest gravitation I've seen on one of my songs since Caddy Feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of them ones. Because for a minute, I thought I was gonna be performing Caddy Feet for the next 13 years. I was like, golly, boy. Like every time I would go there and perform anything else, they'd be looking at me like, Caddy Feet, I'm like,
right. Well, where's that? Listen, because that was the song that the Mouth put me on to first. You know, when he first started doing the New Music Moments. You and Kenyon Dixon were two of the main artists that he used to do all the time. Yeah. It didn't matter what damn song, every time a Razi song came out, it was on that New Music Moments. Yeah. Every time Razi had an album coming, come on the show. Come on, talk to us about the album. Yeah, and so, that's why I'm like, I really do love the growth that I've seen over the period of, over the last couple of years. And just watching you grow as an artist, but then also seeing the shift in your music. Yeah. And most of the time people can't make that shift to where it's like good music. So kudos to you for that. Sometimes it's hard to go from that, singing and that heartfelt deep stuff to a party tune. Yeah. So you did that good. You did a good switch up on them, boy.
I can do it all now. I can do it all when it comes to music, man. I promise you. I appreciate you.
I ain't had no doubt. Just hearing the switch up though, it's like, okay then, I'm proud of you. Yeah, because that's really like, okay then.
Wait till you hear the whole album. I think the whole album's gonna have you. I've been over here in honeymoon phase, so I ain't been recording, but I'm gonna get back over here, get back into the studio to finish up this album.
Now that you've been over there honeymooning, okay. Pillow talking and such. I love it.
It be needed sometimes.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. We talked about that last night because every May, like I said, we do mental health awareness topics and conversations and things like that. But last night we talked about petty but healing and being petty. And being petty but healing. So. Everybody needs those spaces to where, like, this is my safe space. This is my comfort zone. This is where I'm able to let go and then get back to the things that matter most or the things that are important. So I love that. I love that for you, that you can step away and have some peace and love and honeymooning and then go back to making some really dope ass music.
Man, I've been over here in bachelor mode, man, hitting the club, coming back and recording all night. That's where this album's coming from. I've been outside. You know what I'm saying? So
Come on, outside.
I got a chance to bring all those elements of everything I was experiencing and put that onto this album. So I know people gonna love it. But I'm about ready to go back to the R&B now. I'm about ready to make this.
Now you about to flip the switch on them and go back to the R&B.
I'm about to put this out. I know everybody gonna go crazy. And I'm about to go back to working on the next stuff too.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Well, that's cool though that you can switch from one to another and not lose the focus in each one of those. That is the dopest thing ever. And the fact that you're recording two and it's two separate movements that you're doing with it, that right there is dope in itself. Who can record two albums? They're gonna do this over here and then this over here and still keep the momentum of both of them and make both of them dope as hell, because they gonna like both of them. Like damn, I can't even. I got to do this one now. And they two different things, but they both dope as hell. That is dope. That is dope.
It definitely builds the brand though, because like my brother did a live version of my albums. You know what I'm saying? So like the Hard Canvas album, I have a live version. It's like jazz. So I was like, at one point, I'm like, shoot, I might be on the jazz radio station at the same time as the R&B station, at the same time as the trap and R&B, you know what I'm saying, rap station.
Right.
And not to mention the Afrobeat bag, and I got the pop bag. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
you got an Afrobeat?
Yeah, I got some Afrobeat music.
Wow.
Yep. So I definitely tap into that. So. This is all about Prince Razi. What Prince Razi do you know? They might hear about, the one I know be rapping. He got the damn hard song.
Yeah,
right.
And everybody else was like, no, I heard about R&B.
Like, no, Razi don't be rapping. He be singing.
Right. He got a whole jazz album. I'm just gonna
right. Well, I just want to say, first of all, if y'all have not checked out any of Razi's other albums, go do yourself a favor. Go check them out. You know what I'm saying? Go check out Wave. Go check out Hard Canvas 3. Go check out Catty Feet.
Yeah.
Because that was, like I said, that was literally the first song that we came across, that I came across from Mouth. And I was like, okay, because he said that was his favorite shit. Like he was playing it on here on the New Music Moments, but also on his other shows on Ablazing Radio. Yeah. So he's a big fan. He loves you to death. He would have been here tonight, but he has some other things happening and popping off. So he'll be back next week. But we gonna have to get together in the neck of the woods down there sooner than later.
Yeah, but most definitely.
Have a good time. Turn up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm doing a reality TV show. It's a rap competition on the 15th. So it's gonna be big. So if y'all can make it down to the A, I'll make sure y'all get tickets to hop up in that thing. It's gonna be live recording.
So, man, I was just down there this past weekend too.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's gonna be
great. Baby girl, ain't it?
Yeah, for my daughter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where in the A you gonna be at? Because I'm in Georgia right now.
I gotta go back and look at my flyer. Let me see if I can pull
it. Shoot me the info and I'll share it with the team when you get it.
Yeah, I'll definitely shoot it to you.
I'm in Georgia right now, so if it's a weekend, I'll definitely slide through.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big show, man. I'm gonna shut it down, and they over there. Everybody's trying to get their show together, but they don't know I might be bringing my live band up in that thing.
Come on, band!
Live band.
They're gonna be like, this man setting up a band. Yes. If I win, I get to pay a 10 city tour. So that could be the tour I was just speaking of when I win it. You know what I'm saying?
So since you just mentioned a band, when it comes down to putting the music together and like having a live band, how does that take your music to the next level with a live band? Because a lot of people don't when we go to like music events, local things like that, most people just have a track. Nobody really has the actual live band. So how do you feel that could possibly take your music to the next level when you have a live band?
Man, that's what I was raised on. You know what I'm saying? Like, always seeing, back to my pops again. He was always in a live band. Like, that's all I got a chance to go see. Every show he had, it was bass, drums. You know what I'm saying? Guitar, piano. They may have saxophone. So it's like there's nothing like that real musicianship. You know what I'm saying? When once you put that in the elements, because it's not just me performing it with the track no more. It's me and these other talented individuals putting their talents on display too. You know what I'm saying? So,
but quiet as it's kept, having a live band really tells you if this is a real artist or not.
yeah.
Can he really sing? Can he really rap? And the fact that you were brought into it by your dad with a live band, that's a real artist right there. Because a lot of them are stuck behind a beat and a machine and they really can't do nothing.
Yeah.
You can do it all and with a live band. That's a game changer for you to show up and have a whole concert, but you're not doing it off of a track. You got a whole band behind you taking care of
I'm about to mess them up.
Right there is dope.
I'm about to mess them up because I promise you nobody else about to bring that out.
No, it's not many people that do that with a
Y'all
live
ahead and do it. Do it.
No.
I love it. I had a question, but I just lost it. I'm over here excited. Just thinking about the music in general, but also the live band, like that really shows artistry, the ability to allow yourself to be heard, but also the band at the same time. Anybody y'all know that I love music. Y'all know that I love all the elements of like real deal music. But to me, that is one of the highest forms of showmanship. Is when you can really let a band do its thing and then you right there in the midst of it. One of my favorite artists is John Legend, and I've been to several of his concerts, and that is my all-time favorite thing is when he takes the band off the stage and it's just him playing the piano, performing. It becomes such a different experience. So give the people the experience, Razi.
Yeah,
I love a good experience now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, as of lately, I've been seeing the little desk concerts where hip hop artists,
little desk.
What is it? Little table?
Tiny desk.
Tiny desk. Yeah. How hip hop artists are actually using bands now, and I think that was a new element to me to actually hear hip hop with a band.
Yeah, it's gonna be
you doing that is kind of
like I said, I'm used to doing caddy feet with that live band. I've done that a million times, but it's gonna be interesting with this trap record. I want to see how they go.
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be a whole different flow.
It's gonna slap so
because I
hard.
Which trap artist did a Tiny Desk?
Jeezy,
right?
Jeezy just did one with the
band.
band.
I was like, I was kind of standoff on. I was like, this sounds good.
Yeah.
So I applaud you on that. Really do.
Absolutely appreciate y'all. Yeah, man.
Listen. So my last question is, what advice? Because we really got a lot of new artists out here, a lot of people that's building and growing and trying to get, not even necessarily trying to get into the industry, but trying to explore and put their artistry out here. Because a lot of people are going independent and doing their own thing these days. So what advice would you give to somebody who's looking to be or stay independent and then really find their way out here so their music and artistry can be heard?
Don't listen to them. Like I said before, trust yourself and help yourself find yourself. It was so many times when they told me that my mix wasn't good enough. I remember when they was talking about my mix like crazy, like when I mix my songs. Like the moment when Caddy Feet hit the radio, like Hot 97, that was the moment when I stopped listening. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't listen to what everybody else chatters inside your ear. You gotta believe in yourself like Kanye believes in himself. I know you're doing a lot of crazy,
listen.
but you have to believe in yourself. You know?
That's
we
listen.
know he
Kanye belief is
believes,
different.
and he is the only one that believes.
Kanye belief is different. That's a different belief.
That's some next level shit. But I get what you're saying. I definitely get it. That you have to have such a belief in yourself that nothing throws you off. You know, nothing takes you off of your path. Yeah.
Because they'll play with you and make you think that you're not good enough if you let them. So.
Oh, come on. Talk about it. Because that's what's real, is that a lot of us fall into that imposter syndrome kind of phase of being and doing and not necessarily truly believing when we know, or we see people around us who aren't doing half as good as we could be doing if we decided to step out and truly do what we need to do.
Yeah.
Damn, did I just step on my own toes? I did a little bit right there. So yeah, I just stepped on my own toes a little bit right there. But that's for the rest of y'all too. Just get out here and believe in yourself. Do exactly what you feel like you should be doing. Again, Razi, I'm super proud of you. Super, super proud. Can't wait for the album to come out. Make sure y'all go follow him on all the socials. Give the people your socials, Razi, so they can check you out and where they can find the new single and all of your other singles too. And albums and stuff.
Yep. So Hand is out right now. Prince Razi on all streaming platforms. And then all my YouTube and everything else as far as social media is RAZI_TV. Hop on this TikTok with me. I've been TikToking. That's where it's been going viral at. So I'm TikToking on the TikToker dance. RAZI_TV.
All right, TikToking. You still be doing your skits?
Man, I haven't been doing any skits. I might be acting though. I'm about to do a couple movies. I've been
okay, because I remember the skits. You know, I remember we.
Yeah. I stopped doing the Shuggy Boogie skits.
A couple of the skits that you used to do.
One of my favorite characters that everybody loves is Shuggy Boogie, but that beard was ripping off my real beard, so I had to stop doing that for a minute. Well, I had patches in my real beard. I'm like, hey, you messing up with Razi.
Not you right with the Anthony Hamilton beard,
man. I swear. With the hamburger meat beard.
Listen, come on home, Charlene. Okay. I absolutely want to thank you for stopping by. You know we love you over here, and you are always welcome to slide through on us. Make sure you let us know when the album come out so we can get those singles out there on the New Music Moment for the people to check out. But y'all, go ahead and run up them numbers. We already know what it's doing right now, but go ahead and run them numbers up. Go ahead and listen. Go ahead and let it get into your spirit so you can be out here telling me, put it right there in my hand. Yeah. Put it right there. Y'all, go ahead. Go and put it on your Tic Tacs. As the old people say. Go and put it on your Tic Tacs and your Instagrams, your Facebook stories, and your notes and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Go on and run up them man numbers, y'all. Like, do it like we know we can. Really get out here and support. Continue supporting Razi. Continue supporting PGC. But we want to thank y'all for tuning in on this special edition episode of the Phat Girl Chronicles with none other than Prince Razi. We will be back Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday for another episode with mental health awareness at the forefront of the conversation. But also, don't forget to join us on tomorrow for Thursday Night Live with Sarkarian's Media Group. Listen, I'm going to be potted out this week because I got one more tomorrow, and then next week we got 3. The aunties will be back next week as well, and we are tapping into mental health awareness when it comes to sexual health and wellness. So make sure y'all join us next week for the Crazy Rich Aunties on PGC After Dark. But we want to thank y'all for being here, tuning in, and getting a little inside scoop with none other than Prince Razi. It's your girl, Leah Rochelle. We got Anisha, the greatness guru, up in this thing tonight. We got Haitian boy Moses and none other than Dr. J. We're gonna thank y'all once again for tuning in. We're gonna get up out this thing. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more of the song before we get out of here. And then y'all going on over to them platforms, all of the streaming ones, and run it up for Prince Razi. All right, y'all. We out.
There you go.
Put it right there in my hand. Put it right there in my hand. Put it right there in my hand. Put it right there. I walk in, they look good. Never seen a pretty nigga get it out the mud in my hand. Put it right there in my hand. Put it right there. Hey, look, boy, you know I'm caked up. Every single morning when I wake up, in my hand. Put it right there in my hand. Put it right there in my hand. Put it right there. Way ahead of all these niggas, Buzz Light, yeah. I swear I'm stepping on these niggas like a high chair. Not making millions, it's the only thing that I fear. Put it in my hand. She clicking on my story like it's on demand. She know I get it popping like a soda can. She come and sit on it like a sofa, man. Had a nigga, now she act like she don't know the man. In my hand, baby, bring it over here. Colder than a chimney, icy like a chandelier. When she throw it like a frisbee, grab her neck and kiss her ear. Got me pulling on her hair like she a horse and
Blake, rest.
You gotta do it with your whole ass.